The year is 1897, and the web of mystery which surrounds the great house of Collinwood grows larger, for Evan Handley, attempting to end Quentin's curse, has fallen into the hands of an unscrupulous blackmailer. So he must do what Reverend Trask dictates and use an innocent man to achieve Trask's aim.
How far have you gotten?
I'm just about halfway through.
Good. Are you having any trouble with the Latin?
No, none at all. The only trouble I'm having is with these pages. They're so thin they stick together.
Yes, but you seem to have overcome that very cleverly. What is it you do, licking your finger and flipping the page with it?
I've always been teased about that.
No, they shouldn't tease you about that. In this case, it's the perfect thing to do. Tim? Who are you?
I don't know.
Good. Now listen very carefully to what I am going to tell you. Are you listening?
I am listening.
Good. When the time comes, and at a given signal, you are going to kill someone. Now repeat what I told you.
I am going to kill someone.
Does that sound strange to you?
I must do whatever you tell me.
Why?
I don't know. I know only that I must.
Good. And when the time comes, you will have no memory of what we have planned. Is that clear?
I will have no memory. Who am I to kill?
When the time comes, you will know. Now, I'm going to help you, Tim. There must be no mistake. We must do everything we can to keep you from getting caught.
How will I know when the time comes?
There will be a signal. When you see it, you will feel an extraordinary power, a great sense of release. The time of planning is over, and the time for action is at hand.
What is the signal?
This card. When you see it, you will know the name of the person you are to kill will be in your mind, and nothing will stop you. Look at the card, Tim, and know that it has a special meaning for you, and for you alone. Look at the face, Tim. It is the face of a woman who needs to be punished. Remember that, Tim. It is a face that deserves everything that will come to it.
Why? Why am I doing this?
Because it must be done, and you have been chosen to do it.
Don't you say another word from me. I don't need a lecture. know that when the moon rises in exactly 4 hours, the pain will come. How do you expect me to spend my time? An afternoon of cards, a night of murder. Isn't that what it is? What, isn't it? Oh, yes, it is. No matter that I become some kind of animal. Aren't all murderers called animals? And when I'm caught, as I will be, Beth, will the judge and jury sigh and say, oh, the poor man, he's the victim of a curse. If I had not killed Jenny. One thing leads to the other. I'm finding that all cliches are true.
I'm just not going to sit here and wait for evening.
Oh, no, don't. Do something. Do something.
I'm going to.
You be careful. Don't make it worse.
How could I?
Oh, easily. As Evan and I found out. If it weren't so serious, it would be funny. Who would be the best uninvited guest at a black mass, hmm? Why, the Reverend Trask, of course. Now, do you think he's going to use his Christian charity and forget it? No, 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 no. We shall pay. You know, suddenly I'm beginning to pay for all the things I've ever done and gotten away with. What's the point of trying anything? We know nothing will work.
Let me try, Quentin.
I keep imagining it's getting dark already. And it's not, I know. It's my mind. Mind!
I'm going to the one person who already knows it all.
Magda? We tried that.
You have. I have not.
You think you have a special way of dealing with gypsies?
Yes. I think I have.
Beth! Beth!
Who is it?
Tim Shaw, I want to speak to you.
What do you want?
May I come in?
You have business here?
I want to buy something from you.
Now what? What do you want to buy?
I understand you have herbs.
You understand? I do not. Who told you?
Rachel, you see, I found an old manuscript, a medieval book which contains many secrets of the ancient alchemists. In fact, I've discovered a formula. How to turn copper into gold.
What a story.
I don't care if you believe me or not. You have these things to sell. I need powder. I need powder made from the leaves of nightshade.
So, nightshade. Turn copper into gold. Nightshade only turns warm, living people into cold, dead ones.
Do you have it to sell or not?
I have it.
Good. I will give you $10 for 1 ounce.
Who do you want to kill, Mr. Shaw?
Very well, then $20, but not a penny higher.
50 gold pieces. Come back in an hour.
No, I want it now.
Do you think I have it in my pocket? Come back in an hour. Oh, don't you trust me, Mr. Shaw?
Yes, I trust you. Because I shall kill you if you mention this to anyone.
What do you care about Magda?
Questions.
One more question. Do you care about Sandor?
He's my husband.
Do you care about him?
We fight a lot.
But if Sandor were Quentin and you were
Oh, that's why you have come, because of Quentin. Now I know. Well, you're keeping me from something very important.
me, what would you do If Sandor were Quentin,
He is not.
and you knew that tonight the moon would be full.
I would wear my pentagram.
No, you wouldn't. Even you aren't that callous. You're a woman.
So was Jenny.
He didn't mean to kill her.
But he did! You want my help, all right. Here is my help. I will help you. Quentin is death to anyone who loves him. Death. Now remember Jenny.
Jenny wouldn't want him as you have made him.
You know that.
Yes.
You're not one of us.
No. And I'm glad. I wouldn't want the power to be able to do the evil you do.
Evil? I have not always done evil. I have helped Quentin many times more than you know.
And help him again. You can. You can remove the curse.
I don't want to. It's the only way to let my sister's spirit rest. She had to be avenged.
But she is at rest. Magda, must he go on forever like this?
Every night when there is a moon, he will be at its mercy. Tonight, next month, the month after. Oh, the rest of his life. Now go, I will not help you.
But there must be something we can do. There must be.
You won't find that here.
I can't go back without some hope.
And don't go back at all.
You have no right to speak to me like that. I'm going to spend the rest of my life with Quentin.
No.
Yes, I'll marry him. We'll get money somehow, and we'll travel, and we'll find a cure.
You would marry him, knowing that his son...
What about his son?
If he has a son, it will be the same for him as for Quentin.
You're mad.
That is the curse.
Then you have cursed your own kin.
Jenny had no children.
No?
Well, I know that.
Do you? Remember the dolls, Magda?
Yes, I remember the dolls. That's what they were.
Dolls I gave her because her own children were taken from her.
Oh, it's not true. You're making it up.
Shall I take you to them? There are twins, a boy and a girl. They live not 20 minutes from here. Shall we go now?
I would not believe it, even if I saw them.
You'd have to, Magda. The little girl looks exactly like Jenny.
Oh, God. How could anyone not know about this?
Edward and Judith. They are the reason.
I don't understand any of it. Tell me.
If I do, promise that you won't tell Quentin.
Tell me.
Promise.
All right, yes, I promise, but you must tell me.
Jenny was aware that Laura was trying to steal Quentin from her. When Edward found out about it, he forced Quentin to leave. Laura couldn't bear this house without Quentin, so she left to follow him. Jenny was never herself from that day on. Finally, Edward decided that if he paid her some money, he could get rid of her. He went to see her, and she told him something that she hadn't told another person, that she was pregnant.
Why didn't she come to me?
We will never know. But she was quite mad then. When the children were born, Edward refused to see them. He wanted no reminder of his own brother. None. It was as if his whole life were based on the fact that Quentin Collins never existed, had never existed.
So, there is a son. Oh, God. God. Forgive me, Jenny. Forgive me. Can you hear me, my sister? Forgive me.
Magda.
Leave me alone.
No, I can't. Magda, now will you help us? Please, now will you?
Yes. You must go to town.
I'll go anywhere, do anything.
You must go and get a pentagram. You must put it around the little boy. You must wear it always, always, all the days of his life.
You can't end it.
Go and get the pentagram now.
Can you? Can you end it?
Child. Child. I did not know. I did not know. Leave me alone. Leave me.
You shouldn't be here.
Quentin.
You and your useless trip. It was useless, wasn't it? I don't want to hear about it. Now get out!
It's dark, Quentin.
Oh, now don't you think I know that?
Do you feel any pain?
Aren't you afraid to be in this room with me, huh?
Quentin, perhaps something's happened.
Should we hope, Beth? For a moment, should
Yes.
we hope
Yes.
that the nightmare is over and that the moon can come back to being something for lovers to watch? The moon can't be that. We spoke too soon. The gods have hurt us. It's starting! It's starting! Don't come near me.
I can't leave you.
You must.
No. No.
Got to get out of this house before it happens.
You can't go out like this.
I've got to. Now get away. I'll kill one of them. Now get out! Beth. Beth, you've got to get out of this house and forget about me. Go! Go!
The moon. That is the one thing we cannot control. The tides of the moon. So, this is what Magda sold you. How many people this could kill? She was lavish, Magda. Come, my boy. You have done quite enough for today. Now, I find a game of cards marvelously relaxing after a day like today. Don't you?
Yes.
I learned to play really at Cullenwood. Judith Collins is very fond of cards. I don't suppose cards are very popular at your school.
Charity and Mrs. Trask play. The Reverend Mr. Trask does not approve.
No. No, he sees the devil everywhere. And perhaps he's right. Perhaps the devil is everywhere. Even in a game like this. Edward plays, too. Badly, of course. He always suspects everyone else of cheating. You will bring me a brandy soon.
When?
You will know. And when the real moment comes, it may not be brandy. It might be tea or sherry. But you understand that, don't you?
Yes.
We cannot control what it will be. You know that, don't you?
Yes.
Good. Good. Very good indeed. For your first time.
You are going to drink it.
No.
You are going to drink this brandy. You will drink